Greetings gamers and welcome to my day one Yama, just quick example. I don't want to call this a guide because I'm sure other people are going to make way better guides than I will in the next couple of days. But I just wanted to show you what we currently do to get our kills. We have a very reclined setup. We're basically just trying to get as much kill count as possible. So our gear setup is very simple. We avoid many switches and we're essentially trying to get as long trips as possible. Right now we average around 4 to 5 kill trips. This here is going to be a 6 kill trip example, which is a little bit on the higher side of it, because I got 2 supply drops, but my buddy, my duo partner, didn't get any supply drops, but he just brings prayer regen pots, but I don't do that because I'm CBA mixology. But yeah, I just wanted to quickly show, it's a really cool boss. Jagus did a really great job, and so far it seems like we can be getting around 14 to 15 kills an hour at this boss in duos. And yeah, I just wanted to show, I'll voice over maybe the first kill or maybe in the second kill, and I'll just let it play out with music. So just hope this helps you guys out. A lot of little mechanics here, a lot of little things we can learn. One thing that we're doing that's probably different is we bring an SGS for this portion here. So whenever I'm low health, I can put an SGS spec on him and get some health back. And also we learned how to master the final phase much better. Before we were just running like headless chickens, but now we actually understand the mechanics and we're able to properly do it without running too much, which is a lot more fun. And yeah, so boss is very simple. We just mage camp. Apparently, like if you have the armor, you can melee, but from what we've gathered so far, it's not worth doing that for right now. We're not good enough for that for starters. And yeah, also the best weapon is Shadow. Apparently the purging staff is slightly worse than Shadow, so it's a very good alternative if you don't have the money for the Shadow. Just as best magic gear as you can. We also have the Scepter from the Wilderness, the Scepter, is it a Curse Scepter I believe it's called, and that helps us to spec at the start to reduce the defense. It's not needed. I do it if I have a lot of extra spec. So let's get started. So this part is really fun. You can one-tick jump. When you get here, you can throw one shadow and then keep sending it. So notice that sometimes I stall a tick because I don't want to tank any of those things. This is pretty embarrassing. I misclicked all here. And yeah, so you just switch between one shadow hit and then one arc lights hit. I don't have an Ember Light. I got one Synapse and just instantly left the Tormented Demons, but obviously you'd bring an Ember Light if you had it. And yeah, so this is the final phase. So you see we try to split up a little bit. And you notice that it's always the same 3 attacks, like this, 3 specials, and then afterwards that's it. So he attacks you with mage and range, and it alternates between the 2. So as soon as you see you get hit by range, you can switch. And you see here, it's always the same cycle. So you get 1 lateral, 1 diagonal, 1 on the other side lateral, and you have to dodge that at the same time too, which I kind of failed there. And yeah, that's basically it. You can run like a headless chicken, of course, at the start, but eventually you can learn this. That was a mistake there. I could get melee'd here. Speaking of which, I got melee'd. That was pretty funny. And here we decided to skip the orbs and just kill it out as fast as possible. And that's the first kill of the trip. So notice that we only really used a whole restore and maybe like 3 or 4 manta rays. And we did a lot of mistakes at the end there. So ideally we can do less. I also have the double thrall spell, which is really cool, so I use that. Sometimes forget I'm not very good with that, to be honest. So I'll start off the kill, and you notice that it's range. So if he hits you at range, you have to go to the mage orb first, and then vice versa. As soon as you tank that orb, you can switch your prayers because he's gonna have to attack you with the other style. Go towards the next one, and I always try to be at least 2 tiles next to the center of the emblem. That way it gives me 1 or 2 ticks to get there. Which is exactly what you need. And when I dodge the spells like that, I try to make sure I stay close to it as well. And go towards the next one, towards the mage one. And try to avoid melee distance as best as you can. Now here, since I'm low health, I'm going to be utilizing the SGS, so I make sure I get a death charge in. And we're going to wait until we proc the Judge on the side, I think it's called. So here we go. It should be around 62% health, I believe, ish. And there it is, enough. So I put my Piety on, jump through the first 4 shadow ones, and then here you have like an extra 2 ticks to set yourself up. There we go. And that's about it. I don't bother with any switches. I just do one-way Ember Light. It's not Like, it's probably better to bring all my switches, maybe even a Void Raker and Max Melee, but I just can't be asked for now. And then back to it. Here's P2. P2 is very simple, very much the same thing. It's just to fire a massive meteorite special that's a little scary. That one right there. But as long as you're 2 tiles away from the center, you should be good. And your teammate can also do it in case you miss it. That's what we do basically. Like, both my teammate and I, we kind of stay opposite sides. And we follow the emblems around. And that ensures that if one of us messes up, which has happened in the past, we don't actually die from that. So definitely worth doing. And yeah, notice you get a little bit of invincibility there when you get that. That's why you see like it's like a shielded 0. So that's good to know as well. Always prioritize going to the emblem. You can worry about more macro stuff later on. So here we go. Another time right here. Same thing. Boop, boop, boop. I'm going to go for an SGS. And the SGS basically gives me like a free Manta and like half of a Peapod dose. So doing that twice a kill is very, very beneficial. And then we go back to the last phase. So we split up with our teammate. And then we do the same cycle. See, vertical, diagonal, vertical. There we go. And notice when he hits you, you know you have to change your styles. So if I'm looking carefully, that's a mage hit right now. So I know I have to switch to range, which I didn't do until the very last minute. Oh, I missed it. That was too late there. And you have time to react to it, so that's really nice. As soon as I get hit by the mage, I can change to range. I didn't do it there. It's too focused. Now here, you can one-shot these with the spec on your purging staff. Just make sure you have the corruption spell enabled. That way you hit higher. And there we go. Same thing. Kill count number 2 done. Look at that, we got the catalyst. So big. Alright, so I don't really have much more to say. I'm gonna let it play out. I do a couple mistakes here, so it's not a perfect run, obviously. I just want to show what an example should look like for farming kill count on day 1. I think it'd be kind of funny to rewatch this in like a few months and seeing how like there's a new tech and then very sweaty pathing and stuff that we can do. And I'm kind of excited to see what that looks like, but until then, this will do. I hope this helps you see what it is for some of you that are probably working or missed out. And the boss has been released for like around, has it been like 9 hours now, I think? And I missed the first 2 hours. So very fun so far. Hopefully I get some armor pieces soon. And yeah, if you like this, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Enjoy the rest of the video with some music. Peace out.